Hi guys, my name is Fran, I'm from Made in Chelsea and I'm an amateur chef.
Hi, I'm Olivia, I'm Fran's sister and I'm a vlogger and trained chef.
In our new series, we're going to be taking you through some of our best recipes, this time with party foods.
I'm going to be doing more quality products, a little bit more expensive, but stuff that tastes great and looks great.
And I'm going to be doing bigger, better versions under a budget, and you guys have to decide which you prefer. In today's episode, I'm going to be showing you my extra special feta stuffed lamb pittas. In my recipe, I'm going to be using a slightly cheaper version. I'm going to be using store-bought lamb, which is still going to have just as much flavour.
It's quite a Greek-seeming dish.
Yeah, it's Greek-inspired. Now, while I'm doing this, I want you to chop these in half, but across there, because we don't want them to break.
Across where? Just
across here, rather than slicing them in the middle. They should open up nicely then. Now, it's important to use breadcrumbs, just because it makes the texture a bit fluffier. Lamb can be a bit heavy, but literally just a handful. Preferably fresh. So I put the chilli in as well. I know some people aren't a big fan of spice. It's fine to use it out. Make sure you take out the seeds, otherwise you might blow someone's head off.
Could you use dried chilli?
Yeah, you can. I prefer fresh ingredients personally, just because, again, it adds to the texture. You don't want to have something a bit crunchy in the middle of your burger. But if you do want to use dried, that's fine. They're actually stronger in flavour though, so use a little bit less. So if you add the red onion to the mince, and then about a tablespoon each of the mint and the oregano, and a handful of the breadcrumbs, which just keeps it nice, light and fluffy, and then really mix it all together. I don't want to get the pepper dirty, so do you want to give it a good peppering?
Tell me when, I'm peppering your hands.
Perfect, that's great. Done. And just a pinch of salt in there as well. Now, I'm not a trained chef, so I'm a little bit more haphazard than Olivia is, but the taste is going to be just as good. You need to put those in a tray and pop them in the oven.
Okay.
Just get them nice and warm.
Do you want any oil or anything on them? Or just
no oil. And if you could just make sure there's going to be a little bit of an opening in them. If you see that one's quite closed up, if you can just kind of pull it apart with a knife. Don't
forget that this series is all about us sisters competing with party food. Go check out my mini burgers and tell us what you think.
If you prefer my version, #FranBurger. And if for some bizarre reason you prefer hers, #OliviaBurger. At this stage, you should have quite a solid patty, looking nice and blended, as you can see all the beautiful colours. Don't forget you can get the full ingredient list and recipe down below. I'm going to roll these into balls now. Now you want them to be about golf ball shaped. And then put them on a plate ready to go in the fridge. Once you've rolled these into nice little balls, you need to put in my piece de resistance, which is a nice cube of feta. So if you just pop that
that's a good idea.
Right in the middle, and then you should have a nice melted cheese filling. And I'm a bit of a cheese obsessive. You want to carry on making these into meatballs until you've used all of your lamb mince. And then you want to pop them in the fridge for about half an hour, just so they really set and they don't break up in the pan when you cook them. Don't worry if they're a little bit misshaped though, because you will be chopping them in half to fit in the pittas. While the burgers are chilling and setting, I'm going to make the tzatziki, and it's a pretty simple recipe, so you can't go wrong, Olivia. I'm going to give you these to grate up. Now, I've taken out the core, otherwise it's a bit sloppy, and you just want to get rid of any excess fluid. I'm going to juice the lemon. If you put the juiced lemon into the Greek yoghurt, I'm using whole fat just because low-fat yogurt is actually really hard to digest, and Greek yoghurt just has like a nice thick texture.
Done.
It's nice and fresh. And now I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of our mint in. So it's all just getting chucked in.
It smells good.
Oh, it smells so fresh.
I love tzatziki.
Tzatziki. Also, don't forget to put the garlic in, because otherwise it won't taste the same. So I'm just going to chuck that in. We just need to put one crushed garlic clove in there.
You salted it as well?
No, you don't want to salt it. It ruins the flavour. Yeah,
I like
there's already going to be enough salt in the feta and the lamb itself. You want to keep this really nice and fresh. So for this last cucumber, I'm just going to take to it with a potato peeler. I've shown you the way, now go forth and do something.
Oh, what you want me to show? Okay.
Right, I'm just going to try some of this. It's really good. So once you're done with that, we're going to put it in the fridge whilst we cook our burgers. It's extra fresh. Okay, so our burgers are set and it's now time to cook them. But Olivia, you need to put those in the oven.
Okay.
Just for about 5 minutes, just so it's nice and warm.
Yes,
You don't want them too crispy. The heat is definitely on. And I'm gonna put these in the pan. Make sure you've got a nice serving of oil because you don't actually want them to stick to the pan, but not too much because you don't want it to be too fatty. Now these will take about 1 to 2 minutes each side.
They smell good.
You starting to worry?
No, I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. We're about halfway there now, so you can see they're nice and brown on one side. I'm going to put a bit of kitchen roll down on our plate, just because it's nice to get rid of some of the excess oil and keep it a little bit healthy.
I've got the pita breads here, which we've taken out, so they're sort of still a bit soft but warmed, and I'm just going to get the tzatziki.
Is that tzatziki? Put some more kitchen roll on it just to get rid of the excess fat. Beautiful. We're ready. So we're going to cut these in half. They should still be a little bit pink in the middle. And also you'll see that the feta has melted nicely. Okay, let's get stuffing. We want to put half of one of the lamb koftas into the pita bread. And then we want to put a little bit of the tzatziki in. And then we want to roll this up. Olivia, can you pass me a cocktail stick?
And put it in the middle?
Yes, please.
Like that.
And there we have it. That is my mini lamb burger. If you like what you see, please subscribe to this channel. And also check out mine and Olivia's separate channels.
My one's Olivia Newman-Young, and Fran, what's yours?
Mine's Fran Newman-Young.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let us know what you think. We're going to continue making our burgers now, and we will see you next time.
You're going to be impressed with the results.
Bye, guys.
Bye.